Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be the game that I played like almost 2 years back, and at the time I was 1200. So yeah, this is a pretty nice game, and I think, wait, let's just not messed up. Okay, it's already messed up. Yeah, now it's good. Yeah. Okay. So OBS is good, and I'm recording my second video. I guess it's not second video, but okay, it's like I have recorded so many, but with perfect sound. I think it's the first one, and on YouTube this is gonna be the second one. Okay, so okay, let's begin the game. And I I was white in this game, and I was playing against equal opponent. I guess maybe I don't remember actually who was my opponent. And also I saw the game on chess.com archive. I didn't found it because it was like 2 years back. But when I played it, I was so happy with my game that I just took GIF of it, and that GIF is still in my phone. So yeah, so that's how I restored the game. And now let me show the game. So I started with e4 king pawn opening. My opponent played e5. This is known as Scandinavian defense, guys. So a well-known theory here. I took the pawn on d5. He took with the queen, and I played knight c3 attacking the queen. So queen goes back to e6, and here I played bishop to e2, defending against this. Then he played knight d7. I went knight f3. And then he brings his knight to e5. Now, this is not good. Why? Because I think I have lead in development, and what black should do instead of this knight e5 is maybe just, move the queen. First of all, this queen is very ugly because this is just, blocking this bishop. This pawn can't move and this bishop can't develop. So that is bad. Another thing is this is also blocking the bishop from getting developed. So queen e6 is such a, it's just misery in the black's position. No piece can't develop. Also, here you should have tried something like knight. Black should have tried something like knight f6. But he went knight e5. I didn't hurry take because I don't have to. I just castled. Now black took, and I just took back with the bishop. Now, in this position, as I mentioned, I have a lead in development, so I can go for an attack. And on the other hand, black is like still has to figure out how to get out his both of the bishops. So I don't know how he will do it. Let's find out. He played knight f6 first, and I played rook e1 because just attacking the queen. So he moved the queen, and now I went d4. Here he played e6, trying to develop this bishop. And but you see the already the problem. I have lead in development, and black has not castled yet. So I took advantage of it and played the move d5. Now the point of d5 is you can take with a knight, but the point is this is just a blunder because you can't take back with the pawn because this pawn is pinned to the king. So this is why you should just develop fast and castle your king as quickly as possible in the openings. So yeah, S- so let's move on to the game that didn't happen. I did go d5, but my opponent immediately blunders with e5. So now this gave me a huge advantage. This pawn is just hanging. I just took it with rook e5 check. So rook e5 check, bishop e7. I played queen e2, putting more pressure on the bishop because now I have two attackers, and black is only defending with his king, this bishop. He went queen f5, trying to defend the bishop. I went bishop e3. Now this does disconnect my rook and queen. I knew this. So opponent also saw this and went queen d6. Now what is the point of queen d6? This is attacking my rook, and right now my rook is hanging. You can see because there is disconnection between king and queen and rook because of bishop. So I quickly, step back with my bishop on d2, and here he played knight to uh, d7. I think it's a good move, but I think black is already here in a big trouble actually because King has not castle, king in the center, both the rooks are in the corner, the bishop has not come out yet. So black tried knight d7, and I just went back with my bishop, maintaining the pressure and just preparing rook e1. Now he did go c6. I just leave the tension between the pawns because I don't have to react to it. I just went rook e1, and now this is impossible to save this bishop. So black did the right thing actually. He castled, and I took the bishop. So now I'm a piece up and doing well. Now he took the pawn on t5. I took back with the knight. He played knight b6, trying to exchange knight on e5. The point is, it's not exchange. Right now, my knight is hanging, because let's say I make a random move and does not care about this, then this happens. Knight takes, bishop takes, and now this bishop is hanging, so queen can just take, and now he regains his piece again. Yeah. So this was the threat. So I did saw this, and here in this moment I played bishop to b4. Now notice the knight is defending the bishop. That this bishop is defending the knight. This knight is defending the rook, and this queen and rook is also defending this rook. So this is like all the pieces on the board are just attacking and active. And here the queen is attacked. One more thing, the queen is attacked. So he has to save his queen. I mean, he had to save his queen. So he went queen to g6, preparing something like bishop h3 and trying to mate. But okay, we'll see that if that happens. I just went rook e8. I was like, okay, I will take, and if you take with the, my threat is to just to take. Yeah, if black makes some random move, I will take. King has to take, and I think king can't take. That's just mate. Actually, I'm sorry, I forgot about the bishop. So that's just mate. So that is a threat. So black played this. Now this is not a threat. The point is the bishop is guarding g2. So this is not at all a threat. This uh, bishop h3 and king g2. Yeah, I cannot take gh3 because my king is, this pawn is pinned to the king, but I don't have to worry also at the same time. So I just took an f8. He played rook takes f8, and I went queen e8. Now I think like now I'm 1500. I have crossed highest of like 1576. I was at some point. Now I think here is just so simple to play knight e7 and just give a check, pick up the queen, pick up the bishop maybe, and try to win on the board like this. This is the thing. Check. This is also a check. You gotta take and just take the rook. And try to go for the mate like this. So yeah, so this is what I think now. Just queen, just capture the queen. Game is almost over. Game is all like completely over. So but in the game I went queen e8 here in this position, so which led to the beautiful ending of this game, which I will show you. So queen e8, my opponent tried, to defend the f8. Now, what was my threat? Suppose black plays something like this, I just take on f8. Yeah? Remember the same thing. Earlier there was a rook on e8, which was threatening to take on f8. Now this time the queen. So this is just mate, because king can't escape, or like king also can't take the queen on f8 because it is defended by the bishop. So black must do something about it. So black tried knight d7, defending this rook on f8. If I ever take this, he will take with the knight, and this won't be a checkmate. I will lose my queen. Here I found knight e7. First 2 or 3 moves back, I didn't found knight e7. I think one move back. Yeah, one move back, I didn't found knight e7. Here I found knight e7 check, and this just ends the game. So opponent played king h8. I went knight g6 check. This was just and here this is a little bit surprising. He should just take. Yeah, but he went king to g8, defending the bishop. I don't know, defending this rook. So here it was very simple for me to finish this game off, and maybe you can pause the video and try it by yourself. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to find this out. It's actually with force variation, it's mate in 5, but the game ended earlier than that. So yeah, you can find it out. Okay, so the move that I played was knight takes bishop. knight takes rook. Yeah, so which is the best move. He took with the knight. Now he took with the knight, which allowed me to just capture on f8, and I just took with the queen on f8, and it was a checkmate. So yeah, this was a pretty nice game. Now there are some black with best defense. What black can do? Yeah, here black can play h6, but now it comes knight to e6 check, knight e6 check. This is a engine line. King h7, bishop e4 check. Now, if you go g6, which is the only move you have to go because you can't go to the last rank because the queen is there. G6, queen g7, sorry, queen f7 check, king h8, and queen to g7 is checkmate. So this is with the best defense. It's mate in 5 from this position. So I took the knight. I mean I took the rook on f8. He took my knight and made it a little bit simpler for me. So I just took on f8, and that's how the game ended, and I won a very smooth game. Now I will call it a finest game of a 1200 because throughout the game I was not in any trouble. If you see, I followed the opening principles. I developed. On the other hand, black just the queen is on e6 is so ugly, and it just blocks the whole development. Yeah, whole point of the development. And then he tried to exchange. I don't know why he was in a hurry to exchange. I felt like that. So I just castled, followed every principle, developed completely, and then I went for the attack because his the black king is still in the center. And a few minutes later, it just ended. The checkmate. Yeah, a perfect game. From start to finish, it's a perfect game, and so I will call it a finest game of a 1200 because why not? Uh, Okay, so this is all about this video, and we'll come back with a new video again. I hope you enjoyed this game, and I will try to show some of my other games also. Some of my best games also. I played against like computer bots or played in live games. So till then, bye bye, take care, and see you.